I wouldn't get into a Matrix, although it is badass. Although Empire Matrix is $45 and 89% of it goes into the commissions, right? It goes into the field to pay out the affiliates. It's amazing, but why would you want to pass up on these other opportunities? Because the majority of people that are going to come in, as I mentioned, they're going to jump into these other income streams as well. I've already seen it. I've already seen a lot of people come into text ALN. I've also already seen a lot of people come into Against All Odds that weren't in there too. So once this gets, a couple of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 people in it, these things, it's going to really be buzzing. It's going to really be going great. So if you guys are, obviously we're all new to Matrix, to the Matrix Empire. I mean, that's been yesterday. It's less than 48 hours old. I mean, yesterday, October 6th at about noon is when I really told you guys, hey, links are going to come out, start sharing with your people. And that's when we started seeing a lot of people signing up, but it hasn't been crazy. I get it. We're going to the weekend. I have not had a chance to do anything. I did a post on it yesterday. I did 2 YouTube videos on it. That is not how I market. I go really, really heavy a couple of times a day, TikTok, all that stuff. And I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I will start marketing the Matrix Empire really, really heavy shortly. I just haven't had a chance to yet. So this right here, if you're new to it, if you haven't seen it before, this is the Matrix Empire is a matrix that is built for to funnel for text ALN and for Against All Odds. And it also pays out as well. If you click back in here, I don't know if you guys have seen this today or not, but click back in commissions, you will see how many people are in your spots, how many, how much money you've made on level 1. You'll also see how many spots you have in your level 2, and you'll see how much is owed to you as well. I'm really hoping that tomorrow, when this updates, it updates correct. If it doesn't, then my programmer will go in and he'll delete the rest of them. But the issue that we were having is what took a minute to get this going is that every night when it would redo the commissions, it was doing it double. And that's obviously not how we want to work. So we're hoping tomorrow when I wake up and I take a look at it, it looks good. If not, the developer will go and change it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, like really, this guy right here made $61 out the gate, 24 hours being into it, right? 48 hours being into it. Now there's a ton of people that I could see in the back that are making more than $100 plus already. And there's probably some that are making some money right now and probably even have some free spots, and they haven't even sponsored anybody, right? That's how the spillover works. So this thing's fire. It's going to get crazy. Let's go ahead and check out what I'm always excited about. Let's go into an incognito window and check out if anybody has done any YouTube videos on the Matrix Empire. Yeah, let's go to youtube.com. Matrix Empire. I know there were some yesterday. I just want to see if there's any more today. I don't even know how mine are at the top because there were so many that were done before I even got into it, but somehow my 2 got to the top. So if you want to, you know how to do, the tricks to do, click on mine, copy my keywords, put them into yours, see which ones are ranked at the top. If you do not know what I'm talking about, then get your booty right on over to your back office and click on YouTube and start doing this course, because then you'll see why I am at the top, right? And I haven't even done any bought any views. These are all just organic views, right? I haven't bought any views. I just put them out there really quick so people, when they look up, what the Matrix Empire is, what the compensation is, these will pop up. So we got Trey. Look at him. He's got some. Looks like he probably didn't buy any views either. Those are probably all organic. Who is this? Another one from Trey. Trey's hitting it right away. Angela, always on here. Looks like she just posted this 4 minutes ago or 12 minutes ago. So she'll start getting, you're going to see Angela Peters at the top of the leaderboard. She just really works hard. This is not us, Matrix Empire, which is the thought of mine. I'm not sure who that is, but that is about us. You can tell right here. And there's some more that are down here. 31 views, another one right here, and that's Angela as well. And the reason why you're probably not seeing, and if I had to guess, why these Matrix ones, right, with the movie Matrix and these guys right here are above these guys, I would have to assume that it's their keywords. So now what I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna copy this and go back into here. because this is where I have my plugins where I can see some stuff. And let's see here. I go down and that's it right here. So there's no video tags on this, and that's why it's going down. Like, it's very, very, very important to put video tags on here. If I was to go to, let's see, this one's going to know kind of what's going on. I've been looking at it a little bit, but if I was to go to this one here, actually, if I just go to mine, you're going to see right down here, look at all these tags that I have, right? I have all these tags in here. Then these ones are all ranked number 1. Obviously, the Matrix Empire is brand new, so it's easy to get ranked number 1 or number 2 or number 3. It's hard to get ranked, with these other ones with easy money, work from home. But I could get those ranked if I wanted to. I wanted to get something out for this, for the Matrix. So if you're doing your YouTube videos, make sure that you're adding tags to it, okay? And congratulations. Even if you didn't add tags to it, congratulations for anybody doing YouTube videos, just putting it out there. It really doesn't matter. It does. You want to put tags, but the first thing you got to do more than anything is record your video and get it out there, okay? So that is really it. If you have seen your back office, a couple of different updates today. Now you can see right here the past 24 hours, how many people have viewed your page, how many emails were sent, how many new contacts you have, how much you've earned. Obviously, there's no results here. You could change your primary page. Now, this one is important because when we're doing our rotator, the rotator for this one, you don't have to put your links in. It's going to actually rotate primary pages. So at some point by the 15th, I'm going to tell you guys to come in here and make sure that one of these capture pages is your primary page, because you're going to want to capture their information, right? We're going to send out like a matrixempire.com/rotator/PHP. And what that does is it rotates all active members in their primary pages. Well, the primary page is going to need to be a capture page. So that means when it goes to the primary page, which is this right here will be your primary page, you're going to want to capture their information. Okay. So as we're running traffic and somebody sees it, you're going to want to, and these are at about a 40% opt-in rate, you're going to want to capture the first name, their email, and their phone number. If the phone number is optional, but you're going to capture this. So that way the system then starts spitting out the automated email autoresponders, right? This guy right here. That way these things start getting spit out. And believe me, they work. We've had a couple of people today that hit me up and like, man, they're actually that we're getting the emails. This thing's working great. And it's working phenomenal. So if you want to use these and just have it be done for you, then you could even do this now. Go to your back office right now, change your primary page to a capture page. So that way, when we are sharing our rotator, it goes to the capture page and it doesn't go to this page right here. If it was to go to this page, you're wasting my time, you're wasting the people's time that have clicked on this, and you're wasting everything. Because if I was to get an email and I was to come take a look at this, I would not start it right away. I just wouldn't. And the average person doesn't start or take action until they see it about 7 to 10 times. So if this is your primary page and this is what it goes to, it's not too good for you, right? So that there's a couple little tricks right there. Change your primary page. If you haven't joined the income streams, get in them as soon as possible, because the quicker you get into these income streams, the higher up you get in the matrices of those platforms as well. If you're looking to run some traffic to those bad boys, to your capture pages, right here in traffic, you could click here. Your sponsors should have a link in there that takes you to where their solo ads provider is. I'm assuming that it's somebody good that they're putting back there. That way, the better it is, the more the more signups you're going to get, and the more signups that go underneath them. So I'm assuming it's going to be good ones, right? YouTube ads. What this is Traffic Authority. Traffic Authority. What they do is they all of their clicks are from YouTube ads. So they go and buy a bunch of sponsors on YouTube. And when people are watching videos and, hey, do you want to learn how to make money from home? And they click to get more info, your capture page pops up. So it's real people looking for real opportunities. So that's a fire one right here. This one right here is how to turn your Facebook into a lead machine. That's your autoresponders. In your back, you can see your contacts. There's none back here because this one hasn't ran any traffic. But if there was, you could always click right here and send a broadcast to anybody that is in your back office, whether it's your members or it's just anybody who's opted in. And the reason you want to do this is once you get a lot of people that have joined you that are, haven't created an account, and you'll see that in your back office, you're going to want to get them to a lot of these calls. You're going to want to get them to the opportunity calls. You're going to want to get them to the calls that are, like this, to the product demo, because when people really see what this is, sometimes they go, man, I thought it was just another multiple income stream that sucked. And then they see what it is, and they're like, whoa, this is a real deal. Then they'll come and they'll jump in. Okay. Leaderboard. What this is right now, it's the people that have the most commissions. I put in a request to the developer to get this to where it's the most direct signups, because I don't really care about the most commissions part of it. I want to see who has the most direct signups, because those are going to be the ones we're going to start rewarding at the end of the months and the giveaways that we're going to do. Like whoever's, or even the end of the week. Like I want to see who has the most direct signups is what I want to see. And then training, we're going to add more stuff in here. But right now in training, there's just some simple stuff like, the PowerPoints. If you're creating your own YouTube videos, this is all the PowerPoints are in here. If you click it, it should open up into right here, right? Yep. So you'll be able to download the most updated PowerPoints and create your videos with those. Okay. And then obviously you got the YouTube. Hopefully by tomorrow morning, we'll see a Facebook button in here too, which will mean, they could join our Facebook group. And this Facebook group is not going to be just for paid members. It's going to be for everybody, because I'm hoping that inside of this Facebook group that we're showing, hey, I've been in it for one day. I'm already due to make $100. Hey, been in it for one day. The autoresponders were working great, and then so the prospects that are in there, they want to jump in too. It's funny. I asked on, what was it? I think Monday or Tuesday, I asked for some testimonials from you guys for text ALN in our VIP group, and because I added those to our landing pages, which I'm going to do here as well. We got to get those where people could show what they're making, so we could put those in here at some point. But I got reached out by 3 people who reached out to me and like, hey, I wasn't sure I was going to make money with this, and so I canceled my subscription. And man, but looking at your the Facebook group now, I'm seeing all these people that are making all this money. I think I made the wrong decision. And it worked with 3 people. Those 3 people actually created they updated their subscription. So this kind of stuff works. The more people that stay in and stay consistent, the bigger that we grow, obviously all together, the more money you make too. But obviously we know the way the matrix works. It goes from left to center to right. Left to center to right. We know how it works, so it's very easy for people to get spillover with this. Even if they get one, even if they see they're only making $15, it's still something, right? And then maybe they'll go and share it with somebody. It only takes that $15 that they make, and they may go, all right, I'm in, and they go share it with people. So we're just going to keep active with this. The more active we stay with the Matrix Empire, the more people that are going to come join us right over here in Text ALN. Okay, you're going to start seeing this bad boy grow too. Now today, I'm going to say one thing about this, and I'm going to pause it for any questions that we may have about the Matrix Empire. Right in here, in your back office, you see a balance. Okay, this balance is not anything that the company owes you. This balance is how much you have made from getting direct signups, is what this means right here. Okay, starting probably tomorrow, this is going to go to 0. So if you like to take screenshots of this kind of stuff to show people how much you've made and all that stuff, you might want to take those screenshots as soon as possible, because we're actually testing the matrix back here right now, and we have to wipe out commissions for it. So this will go away tomorrow or Sunday, but most likely either tonight or tomorrow. But enough about that. Is there any questions about the Matrix Empire? Make sure to please raise your hand if you can. I will unmute you, and then you can we'll go from there. Luke, go ahead, brother. Go ahead and ask your question.
Hey, good evening, Dustin. I got here just a little late. In Matrix Empire, I got signed up through Bruce. I'm in the Facebook group. Is there any way that we enter our details for commissions as far as how we're getting paid out? I realized that I think in the video you said something about you would have, like at the end of the month is when commissions would go out. But do we have a spot where we have a stripe account, kind of like Text ALN? Do we have that yet, or it's coming?
It's not there yet. It will be. So by the time we get paid with Matrix Empire, there'll be a way that you'll be able to upload your W9s or your W8s. You'll also be able to put in there how you want to get paid. And then once November hits and we pay out commissions, instead of you guys sending in emails, we'll just go through and see everybody has their information already in there, and then just send payments automatically.
Gotcha. Yeah. Pays once a month, right? Monthly.
Correct. Okay. Correct. Yep. And then the same thing will happen with Text ALN too. The buttons will be back there to where nobody has to send in any emails. We'll know who wants to get paid because they'll have their W8s or their W9s in the backs, and we'll know that they have however they want to get paid in the back as well, and then we'll pay them that way.
Because that's already there, isn't it? Because I thought I already put that information in there.
Well, you put your information back here probably for how to get paid.
Right.
So right here is how you're looking to get paid from other people that are joining you with Text ALN.
Gotcha.
We haven't added it yet on how you're going to get paid from when we pay you guys out
monthly. I got you. Okay.
Yep. Good questions, though. Good questions. All right. Any other questions at all? You could raise your hand, or you could type it in the chat. If not, then we'll move on to Text ALN. I see somebody. Hold on. All right, Mary, I joined Text ALN. When will I be able to access a new back office? The logins for Text ALN are not working. They're not being accepted. Okay, so you can't get into this back office is what you're saying? Because this is the one that we're going to use moving forward, textaln.com. This is the one that has your marketing and everything is. This the one that you're talking about right here? I don't see anything yet. But if it is, you have access to it now. You're in that one. This is the only one you need. This is it. If you just joined Text ALN, then you don't have to worry about the old one anyways, because you're probably not going to have anything in your matrix. But the new matrix will be back here. So this is really all you need. Now, if you've been with Text ALN for a month or so and you've had some spillover and you got some money that's due to you, then we could give you access to the old one. But if you don't, then you don't need any access to that old one. I hope that makes sense. All right. Let's get into the next one then. All right, so we'll get into. Hold on, my thing is kind of weird right now. I'm making sure that nobody else has their hands raised. It's not letting me. It's not letting me see anybody except that they have. If they have their cameras on. Let me see if I can change something. All right. If you have your hand raised, type 1 in the chat, and then we'll ask you to unmute. But I can't. For some reason, I can't see the participants. Oh, there we go. I got them right now. All right, cool. We're good. Nobody has their hand raised. All right. So let's get into the next one. So Text ALN. This is your income stream number 2 inside the Matrix Empire. Most of you know about this. You actually got in the Matrix Empire coming from Text ALN to promote Text ALN. So if you have, you know a lot about this already. If you don't, then it's going to look very familiar to Matrix ALN or Matrix Empire. I knew I was going to say Matrix ALN at some point. It's going to look very similar. The same developers that made this for me, we basically just duplicated this, changed the colors, changed the name, changed the logo, added the matrix, added the commissions to that one. But all that, the commissions, everything is going to come back into this one as well. If you're new to Text ALN, you cannot activate your spot in the Text ALN matrix yet for a couple of days until we fill that up with everybody that's already in it, and then we'll go live. And so you guys will be able to click to activate my spot, and you guys will actually be able to click it. And actually, this page won't even be here. You'll pay to activate your spot, and you'll be in the matrix. That is going to happen very shortly here. And once that does happen, you'll be able to get your toll-free numbers and all that good stuff as well. Okay. But if you could still make $50 right now for anybody signing up. So you could still share your marketing pages. So you can still share your landing page or your capture page, or these landing pages right here. You could share all these if you want to still. to get people signed up and ready to go. Because if they pay $50, they're going to be in this back office right here. Okay. And being in this back office, as soon as we go live and they want to get put into the matrix, they're going to click the button that says, boom, activate your matrix spot, and they're going to get in quicker. All right. It is definitely a time thing. All right. So if you're waiting to sign up, a couple people, once the matrix goes live, then you're going to have to accept their $50 payment, and then they're going to have access to the matrix. So it's just a little bit more time that'll get added on top of it. You can do it if you want, but you could also just have them pay $50 right now, and then just say, hey, look, within the next couple of days, keep an eye out. They're going to go live. We'll post it live in Telegram. We'll post it live in the email. We'll post it live on Facebook as soon as this bad boy's live, and then they could click it, and then they could get added to the matrix, and then you can fill up your matrix that way. Leaderboard on this one is whoever signs up the most, so has the most directs. In the last 7 days, we already got a little race going on here. It looks like Trey has already jumped up. You got Lee Bain right behind him, and Calvin Austin, and Marilyn, and Lori. It's when always the 7 days always goes up and down all the time. It's these guys right here, the last 30 days and the last year. These guys have really put a lot of work in, and you could tell Angela Peters is at the top. Angela Holmes, the two Angela teams, Rob Four, Irvin, Trey's up here, Derek. Myself is up there, Martin, Ron, Christopher Hogan, all those guys. So that's how you see. That's what the leaderboard means. You could also broadcast anybody that has opted in to your text ALN as well. Back here, you can send them an email whenever you want to anybody who's converted, or maybe people who just opted in. The people who've just opted in, a lot of those you're going to want to send to these presentations. Hey, so-and-so, we have a presentation tonight, text ALN. You don't want to miss it, right? Get people in that way. And so that's really the back office of text ALN. Is there any questions about text ALN before I move on to the toll-free number? All right, I'm going to go here. We'll go here. I'm going to bring in an account that's brand new so you guys could kind of see what it looks like. All right. So here is our toll-free numbers. Okay. The toll-free number is, it is powerful. It's helped my business so much. Right. But a lot of people in anything that we do, and I do Zooms all the time talking about text ALN with different prospects, and I do a lot of different things. And what you find out with this industry that we're in, and maybe life in general, is that if 100 people jump into something, you get maybe 5 people, which is 5% of those 100 that actually really go and go after it. And they're the ones that usually end up with results. And you get the other 95, which is the other 95% that don't go after it. They'll try it out a little bit. Maybe they're not comfortable doing it. Maybe they didn't get enough results, so they just stop, right? And those are usually the people who don't succeed, unless maybe they go find something else that really motivates them and they go succeed elsewhere. Maybe they will, but it's what you're going to find in the online game. You just are. If you're new to it, you're going to find that. If you're old to it and veteran, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So what happens here is you have a program to where you can have your own toll-free number. And if you are a work from home person, that means you have your own business. Your own business, you should take that as whether you're working on it part-time or full-time. Whether you have a 9 to 5 where you trade your time for a wage, and then you come home and you work part-time on your part-time job, right, on your side gig, you still should go all in. Whether it's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours extra per day, you should go all in. So you should have ways to market it, right? You should have ways to market it while you're sleeping. And what you have here with text ALN and this toll-free number is you have ways to market your business while you're sleeping, while you're at work, while you're doing whatever it is that you possibly can, because you have your own dedicated toll-free number that you have, right? And you have a limited amount of keywords that you have to drive people to text in. And so if you're doing it the right way and you're staying really consistent, even if you get nothing, even the first 30 days, if you can't get one person to text in, if you stay consistent and you keep doing it and doing it and doing it, you will get people to opt in at some point. When I first started doing text message marketing, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 2018. So that's 4 years ago. I couldn't get anybody I couldn't get nobody. I would post so many things on Facebook and I would get nobody to comment. I'd get nobody to like it. I couldn't get anything going. I'd have to rely back on the same crap that's getting on Facebook right now about, hey, comment hide, and reset my algorithms, just do anything to get somebody to comment on my post, right? But on all my posts, I always had my keyword and I had my toll-free number. So I always, no matter what happened, whenever I'd log in back here, I'd always see people that would opt in, okay? And this is this is what happened from that. And I'll show you right now. This is how I benefited from that. I started seeing these contacts go up and up and up and up. And people didn't want to, because they didn't know me. They didn't want to really show people that they cared about what I had. They didn't trust what I had going on, but they were always curious about why I had a keyword and why I had a toll-free number and how cool it was. And for the majority of the people that did it, they always wanted to know how I had this program. And that's how this program turned out to even be an affiliate marketing program. When I first started this doing text ALN, I was going after golf courses, and my idea behind it was to go and market for golf courses. So people would text in golf to their own toll-free number and we would do giveaways. And so here in Las Vegas, when it's 127,000 degrees outside, there's not many people that are out there on the course because you still got to pay to sweat their ears off, right? So what my idea was, and it did, and we did this for a minute, to be able to text those people. So when they looked on their sheet and the tee times were empty, they'd be able to text them and say, hey, we're doing come in, you get 2 beers for free. Well, actually, we couldn't do that. We couldn't give away beers for free. Come in, we're going to give you, a foursome. You pay for 2 and you get a foursome type deal, right? Or come in today or tomorrow, at 12 o'clock, and we're going to give, a free entree or free trips, whatever the case may be. And it worked. But what I was doing when I started getting into the online marketing aspect, because I seen a lot of people, and I was like everybody else, I seen people that were posting that they're making millions of dollars and they're making $100,000 a day and they're driving Lamborghinis and all these videos that promise the world. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go all in, right? So I started joining these programs, paying $10,000, expecting I was going to be a millionaire tomorrow. You guys know I wasn't, right? And I would always what I would do, no matter what it is, I would always have my keywords out there, and I would always have my toll-free number out there. And this thing just kept growing and growing and growing. So I started secretly growing my team without nobody knowing about it because of text ALN. And that now, if I look back at it, if I post one post on my Facebook, I usually get, 40, 50 people that'll comment if I do it the right way. If I do it quick, usually I'll get, 10, 15, but I'll always have somebody comment now. And I'll always see this go up and up and up as well. Always people always opt in. So what I'm trying to say here is you guys have a tool here. Okay. Now, if you're jumping into text ALN just because you want to get spillover and somebody made a promise to you that you're going to get spillover and be a millionaire tomorrow, that's not going to happen. I mean, you're not going to be a millionaire tomorrow with the spillover that we have. What we have isn't anything get rich quick. It's just not, right? But we do have products that can get you rich. We do. And I know because I'm using it, and I'm not saying I'm rich. I definitely am rich with family. I'm not saying I'm rich with money, but I got some money where I could spare to spend. Okay. So I didn't start doing text message marketing and have 2,100 people that opted in. I just didn't. I had to start with one, and I just kept doing it, and I stayed very active doing it. And I put on every single one of my videos that I did. And I did on every single one of my TikToks and every single one of my Instagram posts, every single one of my emails. I always had my toll-free number to opt in. And it works. It just kept working and working and working because I kept working and working and working and working. So if you're going to be the 95 people that out of 100 that don't use the product that will grow your business, then I don't know what to tell you. Like you guys, you have it in front of you right now. You have it in front of you. You have a toll-free number that you can do whatever you want to with it, right? You have in the back office right here, you have You have a YouTube course that you could use that could explode your business for free. Okay. You have these two things right here that will explode what you got going on. And if you do not decide to take advantage of those, that's really on you. But you should always, every single time you post anything on Facebook, anything on email, anything on YouTube, anything, if you write a letter to somebody who you know in prison, right? Put your keyword in your toll-free number. People will opt in and the system will do the follow-ups for you and you will get sales. You just will. And if you don't want to do it organically, then go do Craigslist post. You can look in the back of your face of Text ALN right now under the training, and you could see that there's ways to do Craigslist post. There's actually, if you click right here, this will give you exactly what you need to do to post on Craigslist, and you'll probably get 50 to 70 people who opt in this way. Now, will all of them join you? No, they're on Craigslist. They're looking to make money too. They don't have $109 to start, or they don't have $45 to start with the Matrix. They do, but they're going to say they don't. I can tell you this much. Everybody has money to start, whether they go get a credit card. If it was promised, which it's not, but it can be with the work, that you're going to make $100,000 per month in the next year if you started at for $45 a month right now, you would go scrape up your pennies, you would go sell your guitars, you'd go sell your watch, you do whatever you can to get that $45 to start. You would. And then you would go and you'd bust your behind every day to make sure that you are working this as a business. And in a year, you'd probably be making $100,000 a month. You probably would. But people say, I don't have it. I don't have it. What they don't have drive. They don't have the will. They don't have that goal. When they wake up, they don't see that goal on their wall that says, I want to be a millionaire. I want to retire my kids by the time they get out of college. I want to buy my grandparents' house. And I'm saying that because I'm reading my goals right now. Like, that's what they don't have. And so if you just keep going through these guys, you will get to the people who have that drive, that goal. And when you give them these kind of opportunities and these kinds of tools to do it with, it will happen. Whether you use Text ALN to market Text ALN, or use Text ALN to market gold and silver, or use it to market Forex, or your soap company, or I know Rob Metz, I'm not sure if he's on here or not, his daughter has a dog food. Whether you use it for that type of stuff, you will win when you use this. You just will. I can't tell you how many people that opted in on my Craigslist post, and a lot of these are from that. And the only reason they opted in was to find out how they could get their own toll-free number. That's it. Dude, I'm not really interested in the Forex thing that you're talking about, but how did you get that toll-free number and those keywords? Oh, it's Text ALN. You want to sign up with that? Yeah, I do. I might have some people on here right now that have signed up with me from back in the days because that happened. And I know the names. I know 5 names I can name right now that happened with, and they followed me almost everywhere that I go. And that's how powerful this system is. So those two things right there, powerful toll-free numbers, and the YouTube. I kind of went off. Sorry about that. I wasn't planning on it, but I did it. But to use these keywords right here, ladies and gentlemen, and I know when I jump in, I can look over here right now in the back office, and I could go and click on renewal. And these are people that are up for renewals right now. And if I look on it, I can see accounts that were made a month ago. And there are, I think there's 50. It comes up in 50. I'm not going to show you guys because there's some information on here that you guys shouldn't see. It's people's information. But when I put whoever's coming up for renewal, I could see that the 50 people are going to get renewed. And the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of the top 10 that are in there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that haven't even created their toll-free number. So they went out of their way and they put in they put in a request to get their toll-free number, and they got an email and they got a text message that they live in the States, but they didn't even go in to create their toll-free number. And I guarantee that those 6 people, the ones who are going to bitch at me, that didn't make any money. And that really sucks. Because it's like, I can't help you go make money if you just sign up and don't do anything. And that sucks. So I don't know where I was going with that whole thing, but anyways, make sure you're using it. Make sure you come back in here. Make sure you go to your keywords. First and foremost, when you have your toll-free number, go and create an account, get your toll-free number, go in the back, add some keywords. If you're only going to market in the Matrix Empire, then just get like 2 or 3 keywords for that. Get one of them that's a matrix, one of them that's income, one of them that's money, and one of them that is maybe now, right? And the only reason you want those 4 different keywords is because you want to have a keyword for YouTube. You want to have a keyword for Facebook. You want to have a keyword for TikTok. You want to have a keyword for your emails, your signature emails. So that way, when you start seeing people come and opting in like this right here, you know what they're opting in from. You know, holy crap, I had 183 people opt in from YouTube. I didn't know how powerful YouTube was. And I'll show you right now. This demo one right here, this keyword is only on YouTube. Only on YouTube. That means that 41 people that found me on YouTube text in demo to 844-611-2121. And guess what? I can almost guarantee you 50% of those people probably opted into what I have. And this right here is all on our for our rotator. So when they opted in demo, this goes to the rotator for text ALN. And you guys actually probably got signups from them. I didn't get anything as far as personally from it, like not the $50 ones. This is all benefit you guys. I did this for you guys. We did this for you guys. So follow it, get your keyword set up, your toll-free number set up. There's a ton of training in the back office for everything that I could go over right now. We're already getting 45 minutes into it. It's Friday, and I'm going to go watch my son play baseball here in a little bit at UNLV College. They're playing at UNLV today. My college kid is. So I'm going to go catch that. So that is really it about the back office. If you have any questions, I could open this up right now and answer them. You know, like if you have any questions about keywords, hey, my drip messages aren't set up correctly, or they're not doing the right thing, or hey, you know, I've tested it, man. I've texted info to 844-611 or whatever your toll-free number is 100 times, and I can't get an autoresponder back. I could show you exactly how to do that right now. So is there anybody on here that is looking for any questions at all? And Rod, I know you're here with the long haul, brother, and we're here for the long haul with you as well. We are for sure. And William Parker, you have your keywords. I love it. Share them. You'll grow from 1 to 2,000 in no time if you just keep doing it. You might have more than one. I'm not sure. I will have a great weekend, or a great time at least, and I'll enjoy the weekend. I'm going to go and chill out I think it's like 85 degrees here in Vegas right now. I haven't been outside much today. I think those are the only questions. So is there any other questions? I do see a hand raised. Let me see who that is. Luke, what up, brother? Or is that from before?
No, it's actually now. Real quick, the merging of the sites and the matrix in this back office, that's going to be, when is that going to be completed? You thinking that's early next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm saying yeah like that because I don't have the exact time. What I have to do, and this is the process, we're putting in every single person, whether they paid it or not, into the matrix, so everybody falls in the same exact way. And then we go through and we click every member, which is about 780 people, to make sure that they paid or not. So we got to go and make sure they paid, mark them that they paid or they didn't pay, and then they'll still have the option, which is kind of cool to tell the truth, because somebody who came in maybe 2 months ago and locked a super high spot up in the matrix, they still have the option to go pay and still continue that spot up on top. They won't make any of the commissions that they had before, but they still have that. So there's a little bit of a process to it, and we want to make sure that it's done right. So I would say probably early next week. Over the weekend, tomorrow and Sunday, that's all I'm going to be doing with me and the team, just going through and adding. And then I'm hoping by Monday we could have something going on,
Gotcha.
But I can't promise it.
Gotcha. No, that's fine. Just an update.
Yep. No, all good, brother. Yeah, and I'll keep updating in the Telegram as well. All right, Rob, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Dustin.
What's going on?
A Matrix Empire autoresponder question.
Yep.
I have a test email account because I usually test all my links.
Yep.
And that account is receiving the autoresponder messages, but I thought they should come from me, but they're coming from you. They have Dustin Manziel in the signature line.
For the emails?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna have to send me help or send it to me. You know how to get a hold of me and send that in. Because just today I had somebody send something in. Let me see real quick. Hold on. So this is Harry, and I actually did this test for him today, and I opted into his account with my email address, and I got this automatically, and it has his name and everything in there. And you're saying that yours has your name or my name in there?
Yes.
All right. We'll figure out what the deal is on that, but send me an email, forward me that email, and we'll take a look at it.
All right. Sounds good.
No worries. Anything else? I just got a text where I am going to have to run here very quickly.